Mate, it's been amazing. Yeah, like I said to him, it sounds a bit dramatic, but I definitely will go back a better person than I came. It's opened my eyes. It's opened my eyes, mate.
Up next, the fastest TT lap ever recorded by an onboard camera. As Guy Martin, riding the 1000cc Hydrix Honda, hits 129.8 miles an hour on lap 2 of the 2007 Senior TT.
Known for his speed and fearlessness, loved by the people for his down-to-earth personality. A guy that appreciates the simple things in life, like a cup of tea and his shed. I had the privilege of not only meeting but working with Guy Martin for 5 days on the Calf of Man, a remote island, bird observatory and nature hotspot located in the Irish Sea where I was a warden. But why was Guy there? Well, I'm sure most of you know he's a big name on the Isle of Man from his background racing in the TT.
So there you have it, a whisker just under the magical 130 mile an hour mark. But surely that would have been beaten had Guy not had to stop at the end of the lap to take on fuel.
But he's always looked to the Calf and wondered, does anyone live there? And if so, what do they do? So this was the perfect opportunity for him to find out. Guy and his team have been filming for their new series, Proper Jobs, which is available now to watch on You and Dave on Catch Up. The 4-part series sees Guy take on some rather challenging and unusual jobs. One episode, he joins us on the Calf of Man as a wildlife warden. Now, for those of you that have seen my other videos, you'll know there are lots of jobs to be doing on the island. The list was never ending. So as soon as Guy stepped foot onto the Calf, we had him straight to work. With his background in mechanics, we had him fixing the tractor, we had him flailing, and he was carrying out other habitat management. We had him putting out plastic decoy puffins as part of a conservation project. He learned about moths. He was bird watching. He did it all. And we got to share our love and passion for the island and its wildlife with him and his team. He learned so much and really did get stuck in, and we're so grateful for his help. I actually really do think they were quite sad to leave. We had such a fun week and we really enjoyed getting to know one another. But before Guy did leave, I was lucky enough to have the chance to interview him. So I asked him a few questions reflecting on his time on an off-grid remote island, whether he liked it and if there was anything he'd take back to the UK with him. So I'll leave you with the interview. I really hope you enjoy it, something a bit different, and I will see you all very soon.
Anyway, go on, right.
I just want to say a big thank you for your help this week.
No, I want to say thank you. Thanks very much for having us. You've looked after us the best, mate. It's been mega.
We've really enjoyed having you all. And
thank you.
We were saying earlier, like, you've injected enthusiasm, re-motivated us.
Oh, is that right?
Like, yeah, we've really enjoyed this week. I think for us, this is actually a highlight for us having you guys here, for sure.
Yeah,
you've added to the Calf, and you can leave knowing that you've done,
you've done a bit. I've done a bit.
You've done more than a bit.
We've done a bit.
Been really good.
A bit of flailing, mate. Fixed a few bits and bobs, but yeah, it's been mega.
So
mate, we've really enjoyed it.
Most important question: what have you learnt out? What have you learnt out?
Have I learnt out?
Have you learnt
yeah,
out?
Mate, loads. I've learnt. Oh, no, you learn out. You don't say.
I've still not got it.
No, you'll get it. You made too much of the learn. You learn out.
Yeah, have you learnt out?
You learn out. Yeah, loads, mate, loads. I know that I thought I was. Well, I am a bit of a country bumpkin at home. We live in the sticks, mate, but I thought, oh, yeah, I know my nature, I know my bits and bobs. Mate, I know nothing, right? I know nothing, but I know a bit now. I know my chuffs and my shags. I know my jizzes. I know, yeah, it's sort of the roundabout ways of Manx shearwaters, swallows, house martins. I'm getting, chuffs. I'm sort of getting my eye.
You've picked up a lot.
Yes.
I think you have.
Yeah, mate, the learning curve's been steep.
Yeah.
Over the past.
Yeah, you have been
5
bombarded
days.
with a lot of information.
I have, yeah, and I thought,
all different subjects. Like, we've covered moths, birds. Well, you know the mechanics, don't you? But like the island history, like, you've covered a lot.
Yes.
Since you've been here.
Yeah.
But yeah, a highlight for you then?
Well, we was on about that earlier. We did an interview earlier, sort of to finish the job off, like an highlight, and I can't really pick one thing because the whole job has been amazing. You know what I mean? Like the first night we was here, I think we got the knock on the door. You came to pick us up about 11:30. You know, and to go and do a bit of catching of Manx shearwats, and then we got that, and then I got to old one. You know, it turned out to be a 19-year-old Manx shearwat. You know.
Yeah, that's a really good bird to have found. Like
it was mint.
To show that and to tell that story as well. So, yeah, okay. So the Manxies.
Yeah, the Manxies was
special.
You know what I mean? Yeah, and then. Yeah, that was special. I mean, to have one of my hands we'd only been here not 10 hours, and that was. And I'm like, oh my God, you got to do that, and then. From there, long tail hunting and getting my head round not using the R word and using the long tail. Yeah, so yeah, mate, like going across to Kittlelands and having a look and rooting about, and then as soon as we got on there, then the weather started going ropey, and it was ropey for the rest of the day. But then look, then we've got a day like this, and we had a bit of that yesterday.
Yeah. And you'll have a smooth crossing back today. But is it so? What is it better than you expected? What did you expect? Coming onto here, is it sort of?
To be honest, mate. To be honest, I didn't really have an idea of what it was going to be like. I know, mate. I've spent years looking at this place.
Yeah.
I'd raced in the Isle of Man. You know what I mean? Yeah. What's that? A mile that way. Right. I raced there for years, mate. And everything always got a bit. It was race. It's just everything. You just sort of pressure and. I used to come down to the sound and just look at that place, and I always wonder what goes on there. Does anyone ever live on there? I've never ever seen anyone on the island, but I've seen the buildings on there. Which turns out is like Cow, and then it was houses at Jane's house. Which obviously that's not used anymore. Yeah. You know, the bit that is used is sort of in the middle of the island down the south.
That's it. It's tucked away, isn't it?
Yeah. So to
actually come on and see people on here. And
but it's all right. We've come on and we've seen, but we've tried to do it as properly as we could. We've sort of lived the life. Yeah. You know what I mean? We've been here 5 days, and mate, it's been amazing. Yeah, like I said to him, it sounds a bit dramatic, but I definitely will go back a better person than I came.
Yeah, I was going to say, how do you feel now leaving? Have your feelings changed over the week since you've been here, and how do you feel now leaving?
Appreciate nature a lot more, look after it a bit more.
That's a really good message though, to take away.
100%.
Yeah, okay, nice.
Yeah, I need to, mate, because I'm, I still drive motorbikes, petrol, but then I'm sort of environmentally friendly.
We've got the vehicles here as well. It's not like we're completely, like zero carbon footprint. We've still got, we want to improve by having the solar panels and stuff like that. So we can all, I think, it's overwhelming if you look at the problem, but we can all do our bit. So if you go away thinking about things a bit differently, then
I will. Definitely. Well, and I thought a couple of years ago I put solar panels and batteries in my house to do all that, but really that wasn't through the nature side of things. That was just to get my electric bill down. But really, it turns out, that was the right thing to do.
Exactly.
And I do run the motorbike that I race, sort of drag race. That does run on. It doesn't run on petrol. It runs on alcohol, which is grown in a field, which is a bit more. But really, the reason for that was performance, isn't? It just happens that it is a bit more environmentally friendly.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
but maybe you'll appreciate the small things like the moths or even just the bees we were looking at. I think again it's looking, people just don't think about them or don't look at them, but actually when you start thinking about like how they transform from the caterpillar to the moth, and it's
opened my eyes. Opened my eyes, mate.
And would you come back? Would you bring your family back as well? Yeah,
definitely.
You are more than welcome.
Well, thank you very much, mate.
We will put you to work though, right? Like if you come back, you have to fix the vehicle.
Mate, that's not a bother at all. No, I'll get the ball rolling. I'll see if we can make it happen. Mate, it's easy to make an excuse, isn't it? We'll find some way, mate. Yeah. We'll find some way.
All right.
Because but mate, I'd love it. Just come and just switch off.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, mate.
Hope you have a good crossing now.
Good. Will be grand.